Good morning, Kraft Kin. Me and my very ungroomed Yorkie, this is Papandio, would like to say hello. Mwah. Today is Friday Ride Day for him. Also, Friday Ride Day means bath day. He hates that part. And it's time for haircut. Oh, baby. Mwah. So today, what I wanted to talk about was implementing your spirituality into your everyday life. There's a couple things that I do, and you know, because I've had some people ask, like, okay, so what does it mean to be spiritual, so to speak? You know, what do you do? Like, do you have to do this every day? Do you have to do that? Like I've said in my introduction video, it is what you make it. For me, and for many, being pagan and being spiritual, it's not just a title of, you know, what you believe. It's life. It's a way of life, and it's something that I wanted to just give some examples and touch base on in this video. So let's get started. Keep in mind, I am not claiming to know everything, nor am I claiming to be an expert. We all have still so much to learn, and it is my goal to extend the knowledge that I do have to help those who are looking for the path that is right for them. I've helped many along the way, and it is my purpose to continue doing so. Alrighty, folks, so one of the things that I typically do daily is I am a gem and crystal nut. Okay, I am a nut for that, and my collection is still growing. What do you see over there? One of the things that I do every day, especially when I am at work, is I kind of focus on what issues or what things that I know I'm going to have to tackle that day, or different emotions that I have possibly been struggling with, and I will pick out of my palm stones which ones that I want to carry in my pocket for that day. One of my favorites, especially recently, is my Rhodonite, or Rhodonite, I'm not really sure the proper way to pronounce it, is one of my favorites, and I like to keep that one. Especially, I don't have it on me right now. I don't have any on me right now, which is kind of making me feel a little off-kiltered, because I just got out of the house and wanted to get my day started, because my mind is so focused on getting this doctor's note so I can return back to work. That I'll get into that later. But my Rhodonite stone helps me stay grounded in love. The reason I say that is because, you know, I do have some marital issues, and due to that I've developed other issues as far as trust and things like that are concerned. So I like to keep that on me to help resonate that feeling of, this is just all a part of life, it's a part of my life story. This is not something that I cannot handle. When sticky emotions arise, I, you know, quick reach in my pocket and I grab that stone to help keep me grounded and try not to overreact, because I have a tendency to do that. And it doesn't just have to be a romantic type love. It's love for your, you know, the people you're around. For instance, like when I get to work, it's my fellow co-workers, to try and maintain a love and an understanding, a compassion for their situations. They may be reacting in certain ways because they have other things. He sees somebody walking another dog, and he has little man syndrome. Um, so, you know, it's important to maintain. And I've always tried to look deeper into people's mannerisms or the way they react to things, because it may just be something that they're harboring or something that they're going through. So to remain compassionate, you get further with compassion than you do opposition for it. It can get frustrating, and I do sometimes tend to react negatively, you know, if I'm not agreeing with the way they're handling something, because I'm also going through my own things. So it ends up, instead of, you know, being compassionate, it ends up clashing, and understanding can get you so much further. So that is one that I carry a lot. Another one that I carry quite frequently is my fire quartz palm stone. And as you know, for those of you who know a bit about crystals, quartz, clear quartz, is an amazing transmitter, and it's so universal. You can charge it with virtually anything that you want to focus on to manifest. With fire quartz, to get the mineral, it's got some hematite mixed into it. And that's what gives it the orange swirls that are in it, like that rusty type color. So with fire quartz, what I do with it is I use it to be able to tackle certain tasks with assertiveness, with motivation, but do it in a way that it's not so taxing or demanding on another person, because I do have a tendency to be domineering. I have a tendency to be authoritative, and even though that is necessary when you're in a position like me, like I'm an assistant manager at my job, I have to be able to harness that leadership. And naturally I am a leader, but I can't be, you know, this nasty, you know, my way or the highway type of leader. And I guess that's why in some aspects I'm not a good manager, but in other ways I am, because I understand things happen in life, but I also want the ability to be able to see if you're bullshitting me and call you out on it. And I want to make sure I do that in a very professional manner. So I typically like to keep fire quartz on me as well. So that's just another way to kind of implement your spirituality into your everyday life. Use crystals, and my favorite ones to keep on me are palm stones. My collection is still growing, but I do have a number of them as it is. And I like being able to have that variety, because they all have different meanings or different things that they will resonate with more so than others. Another thing that I do daily, and it's to the point where it has to be daily or I don't function properly. Every night I put in my earbuds and I will put on meditative type music or a guided meditation. YouTube has so many different amazing videos for guided meditations, and different creators make other binaural beats, and you know, they soothe me, they help me calm down, they help my body and especially my mind settle. If I skip a night, say my headphones broke or I lost them, I'm not sleeping. I cannot shut down. And I mean, I still do wake up several times a night, but as long as if it's not already playing because it automatically went to a different channel, or a different video rather, I quick hit play again, and then I can go right back to sleep most of the time. But this is, you know, just other ways to kind of implement your spirituality into your everyday life. And this is, you know, type of the things where I've said it's a lifestyle. It's not just, you know, something that you do on the different holidays depending on which path you have taken. It literally is a lifestyle. Also, you know, mental health, like you can use your you know, different practices to assist with your mental health. The meditation helps me a lot. It helps me control my anxiety, because if I didn't, I would just always be a nervous wreck and a mess, because I've been diagnosed with severe anxiety disorder, and I am not medicated. I haven't been medicated for years. I did just recently restart my therapy. We had stopped due to COVID, and our schedules kept conflicting as far as trying to do this via the phone and whatnot. So I stopped for a number of months and just recently started again at the end of December 2020. And it's incredibly beneficial. I have a wonderful therapist. But I will kind of tap into mental health and spirituality in another video. Another thing, you know, if you don't have a whole lot of crystals or something, you can grab a candle and inscribe your intentions onto the candle, and, you know, light it and let it burn completely out. And there's how you can help assist yourself in different ways like that. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do to help yourself. And I am going to go into another video on how to be careful as far as the New Age movement is concerned, because I'm seeing a ton of different things on YouTube, different things from other creators where they have had completely terrible experiences in the New Age movement. There are always going to be radicals in any path that you find. You have to be careful. Do your research before you jump into any sort of group, and know what is going to be right for you. And like I said, that's going to be a whole other group, but that is just, you know, a couple little hints that I wanted to share with what I do that implements something daily into my everyday existence from my spirituality. That does help me. I can go into this further in another video if you are interested, but I am going to end the video here because actually I am on my way to get doctor's notes, and any minute now my therapist is going to be calling me for a session. So I would like you all to take care. I would like you to be safe, make healthy and happy decisions, and prosper. Take care, Kraft Kin. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. You know, hit it. Share with your friends. And remember, Kraft Kin, stay crafty. Wow. Take care, everybody.